This is printed on a Glowforge, and this is all spray painted.
Wow. Yeah.
Holy hell.
It's honestly, I'm not kidding. Not kidding.
I blind myself.
This is finished in under 90 seconds. Swear to God.
Wow. That's
what
crazy.
is that wood or acrylic? What is that?
This is wood, my friend.
Oh my goodness.
That's right. Spray paint, baby.
Oh my goodness.
I'm teaching people how to do this.
Get ready. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Laser Source podcast. That was a good one, Matt. I like that one. Every day, I have to go back and listen to an episode when I'm doing an edit. I'm like, what is Matt going to say at the beginning of this one? As I'm pushing the button to start the show, because it's something different every week.
Always.
It's like a thing now. And this time I got you saying, oh shit, it's pretty funny. That's neither here nor there. Special guest today, Darryl Aspin from Spin Customs and the newly minted YouTube channel, That Laser Dude. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm great, man. I'm excited to be here. Yeah.
Dude, I love your studio, man. It's so fresh and like clean looking. How long did it take you to like put all that together?
A couple weeks, really.
Yeah.
It used to be a bomb in here. I was just telling Kyle before, my shop's a bomb. All my other studios are a bomb, but I have to have one space that's just nice and clean and just inspires me artistically. So I've got the retractable up and down desks, and it's great in here. But
yeah, dude, that's sick. It's awesome. It looks great. I have a standing desk, and I stood at it for like, what would you say, guys? Like 10 days, maybe. And then
whenever you were dying.
Back down.
Oh, I don't actually stand that.
You don't stand it. Okay. But you have it.
Down with motors. It's great. It's always down. It's for sitting.
Totally.
It's for showing people what it could do.
Right. Exactly. You just press the button just because it looks like Star Trek. Zzz. Great.
So your background, I guess you kind of blew up as part of the Glowforge community. Is that right?
That's where I got my start. Yeah.
That's something I know very little about. Can you explain to us kind of like what that looked like and how you kind of started and, you know, why the Glowforge? Because
honestly, I'm an artist.
I skipped right over that. Everybody that comes on the show too, sorry, but everybody that comes on the show, they're like, well, you know, I got in the classic trap where I saw an ad for a Glowforge, and I'm like, that never happened to me. So I just totally skipped over that. I don't know.
Well, it's probably for the best that you did, but I mean, you know,
perhaps
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Glowforge. And
for sure, that's why I'm so interested. Yeah. So let's hear it.
With me, it was COVID, buddy. It was took away all my activities. I'm an artist, and I'm a professional graphic designer. I ran Spin Creative. I still do. Mm-hmm. And COVID happened and took away everything: hockey and mountain biking. Even I couldn't do anything. Couldn't go to the gym.
Right.
I saw this ad. I was flipping through Facebook, and it was like this Glowforge machine. I was like, "What the hell is this thing?" So I literally bought this machine. My wife was like, "What are you doing buying that thing?" I was like, "I just wanted something else to express my creative outlet, like a different."
It was a total fuck it moment, right?
That was it.
Yeah.
So I bought it and had no intentions of selling anything, no intentions of doing anything with it other than just messing around with it.
Right.
And I ended up drawing just a simple monogram file on my iPad, and I posted it in this Glowforge group on Facebook, and it freaking exploded. So I had like hundreds of people just go, file please, file please, file please. And I was like, what do you mean file please? Like,
what does that mean? Yeah.
What is this file please?
Yeah.
File to sell it.
Right.
But it turned out that I posted it on my personal Facebook, and it also exploded there. So everyone was selling it or buying this from me. So I was selling them for $35 a piece, these little 11-inch monograms that I drew.
Right.
So couple weeks went by, and I was drawing more and more, finishing the alphabet. And just as people would ask me to purchase them. Mm-hmm. And eventually I had like 8 left. So I literally just designed the last 8, posted it on, and I posted in the group. I was like, there you go, file please.
Right, exactly.
And bam, Spin Customs was born, and it exploded. And all of a sudden, people started posting in the groups saying, I posted Darryl's monogram. I've sold 10. I sold 20. I rebuilt my business. There's somebody now that has sold 2,300 of them.
Wow.
On the Glowforge, man. Like these little 11-inch monograms. at $35 a piece. They cost $3 to make.
Yeah.
They take 10 minutes on a Glowforge. It takes a minute and a half of my new Thunder.
Yeah.
But so
what year was that, by the way?
2020.
That was
2020. So
2020 or 2019, whatever COVID started. I don't even know how.
I feel like that's when everything was blowing up too. Like everybody was getting into it so hard.
Yeah, so it was around that time, and I just kind of went with it. And I got to started my own group, Glowforge World, and got like 36,000 people in there now.
Yeah,
I got known to really want to help people because I really do.
Yeah,
I became really helpful. I was helping people with pretty much everything, building their business. I have a marketing background, so it's all kind of ties in for me.
Right.
And I just wanted to help people. So people followed me, and I started my own group. I started Spin Customs. That's got like 17,000 people. And we have another group, Laser Cutting and Engraving. And now I'm starting the YouTube channel that I started a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that Laser Dude. Talk to me about that. So what's your goal there? Like everybody has kind of like a mission, you know what I mean? So what are you up to over there at that Laser Dude? I watched the one you did on like Kerf, I think. Was the one that I checked out ahead of time. Yeah, you had the chainsaw. I was like, this dude knows what he's doing.
That's how you explain it. How else can you explain Kerf? Nobody knows what Kerf is, right?
Exactly. And that's a really, really great example. So I really like how graphically illustrative, that is. It really puts a picture in your head. So what's the goal over there at that Laser Dude? What are you up to?
Well, basically, it's to help people. I made it my New Year's resolution this year that files would take somewhat of a secondary role in what I'm doing right now. And I want to help more people, and I want to reach beyond Facebook. I've pretty much gone as far as I can with my Facebook following in terms of being well known. Everybody, if you're on Facebook and you own a laser, you pretty much know who I am for the most part, especially if you own a Glowforge. But I just wanted to expand beyond Facebook. So I thought, well, YouTube's going to be it. I love making videos. In my group, I do all these videos. I dress up in stupid costumes. I love having fun, being playful, making people laugh. So I thought I can teach people what I know in terms of marketing, building a business, using the laser, but also have some fun doing it. So my mission with that Laser Dude is to literally teach people and just let them smile. I mean, even with that Kerf video you mentioned, I had so many people in my group say they never understood Kerf before, and they watched so many videos and they finally got it. So that right there is rewarding enough for me. So I don't expect that. I mean, it's not something that I want to monetize. I mean, this is a very small niche market. It's going to be very difficult to monetize a laser-focused YouTube channel, at least for me. So that's not the goal here. The goal is to post as much content as I can, quality content that helps people. And I mean, from a business perspective too, it's hopefully branching out and reaching an audience that I don't already have, which is Facebook, right? So if more people can see my designs, then maybe I make some money that way. So for business purposes, it can also work out. But man, I got to give you guys respect, because this YouTube thing, holy crap. Dude, I spent 5 days making a 9-minute video. Like, it's insane. Like, I could have designed like 3 files by then and just cha-ching, cha-ching. I can't believe the amount of work that goes into it. And I really hope that all the viewers and stuff for your audience, and even people that are starting to watch my stuff, really understand and know the amount of work that goes into creating these videos. It's insane. So that's it. I just want to help people and reach a new audience and see where that goes. So that's why that Laser Dude was born.
You can tell too, because you have like a dedicated and committed audience, because you've posted 5 videos so far and you have over 1,000 subscribers already, which means that people are following you from Facebook, right? Like, you just threw those videos up and they're like, we need to be there for this too, which is like the first thing that I noticed is when I went over to visit the channel. So obviously, guys, if you're watching this right now and you didn't come from Darryl's house, go subscribe. There's going to be a link in the description if there isn't already.
I've seen the videos too.
Miranda dropped it there too. Go ahead, Matt.
was gonna say, I've seen the videos and they're actually like fun to watch. Like that's the great thing is there's personality in there with the content. And so the content's good, but then the quality of the fact that he's like here to entertain but inform. It's always appreciated.
Darryl's a ham. He's got a personality for sure when you're in there. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's like doing the juggling while he's showing you how the chainsaw cuts away the wood. And that's the fun part.
You've got some super fans, by the way.
Dude, I wore every type of costume. I've been doing these videos in my Facebook group, so I thought, well, let's go to YouTube. I mean, chicken costumes, held chickens and pirates and turtles, and I've dressed up as everything to just to entertain people and have fun. Mostly to get a smile, right? So
So let's talk. You mentioned, so you're like, I'm not gonna, try to really monetize the YouTube channel. It's just there to help people. If more people find, Spin Customs or whatever through it, that's great. But it's not the goal. I feel like you have kind of this lackadaisical attitude about monetizing the YouTube channel because you've been so successful with laser files, right? And that's become a great source of passive income for you, so that you have a little more time to like be creative and help people and express yourself online. And that's something that I would really like for more people. So do you have any advice or starting steps for people that might want to try this out? Because we are launching the Laser Everything Marketplace soon, where we're going to have lasers for sale, accessories. People are building custom jigs. We have mom and pop shops doing like jigs and fixtures and coaching. And one of our big sections, which is currently fairly empty, if not completely empty, is like laser file. We have a whole laser files category on the site where people can like pop on and build laser files and sell them. And this is an area where you have like a ton of expertise, and I have very little, to be honest. So what is the golden nuggets of that industry that you might be able to drop on people to help get them started?
Well, you got to be able to be creative and be able to draw, first of all.
Yeah, sure.
I draw. There's a lot of file sellers out there. This is a touchy subject for me in terms of copyright and licensing issues. So there's a lot of file sellers out there that'll take clip art from iStock Photo or things they find online. They think that they can sell it. Well, what you're doing, as someone who's been an artist since he's 4 years old, I started selling my artwork when I was in grade 4. I started selling little characters of Garfield and Odie. Anyways, protecting artists' intellectual property is really important to me. So the licensing, a lot of people think that they buy a commercial license on these files, that they're allowed to resell the digital file. That's incorrect. There is no licenses that are available that allow you to sell another artist's work. Creative Fabrica, you can purchase some things, and if you change it enough, they'll allow you to sell it. So with me, I just stay away from it. That's the best option. So I draw everything from scratch. But in terms of selling files, a lot of my files are really elaborate. You don't have to be that elaborate. People can really do this. I've seen a few people that aren't artists per se, that they actually have really carved out a really great little passive income for themselves by creating like cool text-based engravables, and they may not be doing like full artistic things and drawings like me, but they're doing really well with that. So if you can design and you can draw something, then post it for sale. But after that, I think some of the best advice that I could probably give is customer service is priority, number one. Right. You can't just post an SVG on Etsy or in your marketplace or whatever. If you have a following especially, you need to be able to support people if there's an issue with that file. Also, cut everything. There's all these guys overseas and stuff that they do something and they do these 3D renderings. People buy the file, and every single day I get people messaging me asking me to fix files that I didn't create. Yeah. Every day. And I'm sure if you guys have bought files that just didn't work or they just weren't up to par. So cut the files. Yeah. If you're going to post something, post an actual picture of the file itself.
I was going to ask you, as you were doing the alphabet, when you were working your way through and doing one here and one there, were you cutting those as you were like drawing them out?
Yeah, because I had no intentions of actually selling anything. Right. I was selling all these little here. This is actually this is one that's sold.
Right.
These tiny little things sell for $35.
Those make so much money.
Yeah.
So much money. I'm still selling. I still sell probably 15 of these a week.
Mm-hmm.
True story, by the way. That was one of the first bundles I ever bought as a maker. Is I literally went online and now you look at it and you literally just cut an M in half, put a line, done, and it's very doable. But it's one of those things where I looked at it and I was like, yes, because it was 6 different ones. One had curly swirly, one had like Garamond looking stuff, and I was like, money. And I made my money back so fast on that stuff.
That's how I paid my Glowforge off. I paid Glowforge actually did an interview with me and a feature on me because it got out there that I paid my Glowforge off in 2.5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So it was
wild, man.
19 in my first 19 days of owning my Glowforge, I paid it off with that file alone. That's before I posted a single file for sale. That was selling the product.
Right.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't remember what we were talking about before that.
Me neither. I'm just so blown away, and I keep getting distracted.
Basically, we're asking for the nuggets.
There's so many people in chat right now that are just like drooling, infatuated with you. They just love every single thing you do, and it's very, very heartwarming. Especially like Hannah B's comment here. So glad you were doing this live with Darryl and showing love and support. Hannah B, laser friend and group moderator. So that's pretty cool. Awesome. Good night, buddy. Go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow.
The communities that I've built are literally filled with some of the most amazing human beings I've ever met. They are so supportive, so loving. They allow me to be me. I've noticed even when I've stepped outside of that circle to more of the general laser guys, which is a bunch of laser dudes, they're like, who is this idiot jumping around like a moron? Well, that's who I am. And you know what? My communities, they love it. They allow me to be me. They support me. I've posted in my group's personal things, gotten support. It's a real community. So I love my communities, but so they support me and I support them. I work hard,
What's
man.
great though? What's great though is you just said too, like even the people who don't know you stop to look at you and go, who is this guy? And if they give you a minute, they actually might realize like, oh shit, this guy's saying some good stuff. Like Robin down here, who knows your stuff, is talking about your files that are super complete, come in multiple sizes, PDFs with details. So it'd be cool for people to take a look. So maybe, I mean, it's not like you did this for no reason, you know?
No, I have a lot of fun doing it. Money's never been the number one priority. I love the communities. I like helping people, but I mean, obviously I'm building a business as well. So spincustoms.com is where all my files are. And that laser dude on YouTube, if you want to go.
Linked in the description below, guys.
Plug incessantly. Sorry, just helping you get the kids to bed. It's been like one of those nights where they're just like, no, absolutely not. They're not having it.
Well, you had your own plans, Dad?
So what kind of content can we look forward to on the YouTube channel in the future? I want to give people some reasons to head over there and subscribe, especially the people that are here after the live, because that'll be mostly my audience. That'll be like coming in. They always come in and like check it out after we post it. So what's coming up? What do you? Because I know you've got big plans. You spent so long setting this up, and it's been so thought out. So what's on the way?
Well, first of all, I've got a bunch of tutorials that I'm going to be doing for basic things to help people finish their files well. One of the number one things that I see with people that are struggling to make sales in this industry is, well, like my YouTube video, the last one said, your photos are crap. Like right to the point. Number one, photography is key. So that's why I released that video. Mm-hmm. And if people people need to watch that video because photography is number one when it comes to selling any product. I mean, I come from a marketing background. So in terms of what I'm doing next, there's a lot of tutorials planned, even like spray painting. So I'm one of the first ones that I've seen that started doing like gradient spray painting, and people are like, how the frick did you do that? I'm like, it's easy. It's just, no one taught me. It's just basically it's easy. So I posted that. People went nuts. Now in my group, now I've got hundreds of people that post these spray painted projects. Well, like this. This is printed on a Glowforge, and this is all spray painted.
Wow. Yeah.
Holy hell.
it's honestly, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
I blind myself.
This is finished in under 90 seconds. Swear to God.
Wow. That's
what
crazy.
is that wood or acrylic? What is that?
This is wood, my friend.
Oh my goodness.
That's right. Spray paint, baby.
Oh my
I
goodness.
teach people how to do this. 90 seconds I finished this, and I'm going to show people that I can do this in under 2 minutes. So
I love the gradient on that.
It's all just spray paint. So that's the backer. When the top comes off, that's how a lot of my files are. I print I create the art. So it's so just plop and drop for everybody. Spray paint the backer, stick this on top, and you're done. And this is actually 3 feet tall, and it's printed on a Glowforge. Well, how the frick did you do that, Darryl? Did he?
Nice.
The puzzle method, I like it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people doing that now, but I'm the one who started it.
Yeah. Incredible.
But no, so a lot of my files are PCM, even this larger monogram here, because I wanted people to be able to print large monograms.
Mm-hmm.
So on a Glowforge. Now I know a lot of your audience, they don't have Glowforge, but the Glowforge audience is huge, right?
Right.
So you started off with these little monograms, these little guys. Then there's this big guy that's printed on a Glowforge, just by Dovetails.
Yep.
In case you haven't figured out, I ramble a lot, so I don't.
No, it's okay. It's all gold, though. It's all gold.
It's all pointed information. You're good.
But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do. I want to be able to show people how to finish something that looks that damn good for them, because it can't just be me selling that. I sell these all the time. I want to show people, hey man, the faster you get this stuff out, the more money you make.
Right.
People in my communities, anyways, I see them, they're hand painting stuff and they take so long to do something and they'll sell it for $30. Are you crazy? Like 90 seconds, man. Spray paint the front, spray paint the gradient, glue. The 90 seconds doesn't include gluing. Glue it or 3M.
That's fair.
And out the door, cha-ching. That's my motto, cha-ching.
Cha-ching. That's crazy. Shit, man. I mean, like, I just can't. It looks. There's got to be some skill involved in what you're doing. Like, even that piece behind you with is that a mummy back there in the boo? The Halloween boo?
That's the other great thing about my files. See, other people hand paint this crap. This is all insert. So basically, you could do this no problem because I provide the art, and it's 2 pieces, it's 2 layers. So you actually take the top layer, stick it onto the backer, paint the backers, paint the top layer black, and then you just spray paint the pieces and stick it back in. There's no hand painting, and you can have stuff that looks
awesome.
No hand painting.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
The colors, the colors are so like solid. You know what I mean? Like they're not. It's not like kind of weird washy on the saturation. You know, they're like punchy and bold and bright, and I feel like that's like really part of where I feel like I would not be able to do that today if I tried to do that today. So
dude, that's my thing. I love production and I hate
spray paint. Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Like there's no hand painting there.
Yeah. That's intense.
So into my shop, you'll see a lot of my files are like that, where you just reinsert, because I saw a need there. I saw all these people, the artists were able to hand paint and they create these really cool pieces. But then other people couldn't recreate those files. So I was like, well, I want everyone to be able to recreate what I make. Mm-hmm. So what's the best way to do that? Spray paint, reinsert puzzles. So if you like puzzles, then there's a good section of my files that are like that. But then there's lots of other types of files that aren't like that.
It's almost like color by numbers for laser engraving.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
People like me.
Yeah, exactly.
You really kind of thought about kind of the end user of who's kind of going after your like your Etsy files too, because at the end of the day, even the person who sees themselves as the least creative person possible but still wants to get into the hobby can still get into it and come out with a really awesome product.
100%.
Laser of Love Creations is asking if you ever recommended spray paint brand. Do you swear by one?
I started off using just Rust-Oleum, but then I got into much better. So in the US, you guys got a company, Mountain or MTN 94. That is the best spray paint you're going to find. By far, it dries in 10 minutes. They've got hundreds of colors. It's vibrant. It's half the cost of Rust-Oleum. So I've been trying to get an affiliate.
Voices
What's that called again? Hold on.
It's MTN 94. Is that correct?
MTN 94.
Yeah.
So up here in Canada, I have a house in the US. So when I'm down there, I use MTN 94. I'm here in Canada, I can't get it unless it's through Amazon, and it's stupid expensive. So I use from Bombing Science, which you can also get in the US. You get flame paint, and again, they're meant for graffiti artists.
Right.
I found this paint, and I was like, look at all these colors. So I started buying.
I literally just Googled it, and it says graffiti paint. Like straight up.
It's for graffiti artists. And the first time I used it, I was like, holy crap, it was dry in 10 minutes. I was like, wow. So
yeah, otherwise someone's gonna hose it off the wall.
Do you have like a giant rack somewhere that's just like a rainbow of just colored cans?
I have a lot of spray paint, but I mean,
show us your rack, right?
I have a lot of spray paint, but I mean, I got stains. Like my whole 3/4 of my house and area is all like laser related now. So, yeah, I got a lot of stuff.
Before you were doing laser stuff, what was your favorite kind of artwork? Because I feel like that would really speak to like how you've been influenced with your like kind of current work.
Well, I did a lot of like cartoony stuff, but my favorite was like pen and ink drawings. I was going to go to university for fine art. I like to paint, or I would do portraits of my family, like daughter, like sketches with using just charcoal.
Yeah.
Love working with charcoal. Pen and ink. Love pen and ink.
I can definitely see the pen and ink vibes because it's that same punchy, like just tonal, like loud.
Yeah,
like
kind of like Darryl. It's got your artwork matches your personality, man. I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. That's cool. And one of the other things that I had written down that I wanted to make sure to ask you is, where are you selling stuff? Where have you found that you've had the most success selling files? Are you selling directly to like customers on Facebook, or are you like doing Etsy, or what's up?
It's all Etsy.
It's all Etsy. It's 100%.
But I mean, listen, I drive. I mean, I have a lot of file sales, but it's not driven through Etsy. The sales are driven through my communities. They support me. And that's why I give so much back, because they support my art, and I'm truly humbled by it. Truly.
Yeah.
So, my shop is hosted on Etsy, and they charge me a ridiculous amount of money, but it's where I started, and I put my shop, and I drive the traffic there through my Facebook. So if I release a file, I'll post it in my Facebook group, and if people like it, they buy it. I mean, listen, they're not all winners. Like I work like long hours. Like I don't sleep very much, and like I'm up at my computer, or I've got my iPad in my hand. I'm working from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep every day.
Yep.
And there's files that just make $20. Like they just didn't work. They didn't, or whatever. And there's some that I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like that's more my style, right? Like that one, this one here, actually. To me, I love this. Like I had so much fun drawing this. Like it's just so cool, but it didn't sell well. But that's okay, because I had fun doing it. And I created all these different, like 50 different icons you can put on it. And again, that's a piece together on Glowforge.
Yep.
I wonder if people look at it and get intimidated. Like they look at it and they're like, "Oh, that's tough looking."
There's one. Yeah.
Hurry on.
And this one, damn it, this one doesn't have hardly any inserts. It's only got the two whites, so it's super easy. I spray painted one side blue, one side red. Plop it together. It's done in like super fast. But
I feel the same way, and I know I complain to you guys about this all the time. I feel the same way about videos on the channel, where like we'll make this massive time investment on a video, and we think it's gonna be just like banging. It's gonna be the best thing since sliced bread, and then it falls apart, and then I'll like offhandedly upload some like 3-minute Illustrator tutorial,
Jimmy makes a video,
and it explodes. Yeah, and it's just weird like that, and you just have to be like, all right, I'm gonna just make another one. You know, you just have to keep kind of trotting along. Because if you stop, you can't like stop based on the results of one thing. You have to put. I like to say we like to cast as many nets as possible. Yeah. Right? You want to throw as many nets out there as possible in order to catch the most fish. So
for sure, if you look at my Etsy shop, there's so many different styles. I mean, they're not all like that. There's elegant, there's cartoony, I'm a very versatile artist, but I do things that I find interesting, things that I want to kind of go down that path. I don't really do it for. I mean, of course, I do it for money and because it's my business now, but. That's not the primary focus. As an artist, we tend to put our art ahead of money. So, and maybe that's not the smartest thing to do sometimes, but I do things I enjoy. So if I'm in the mood for something more elegant and easy cut, then I'll draw something like that. If I'm in the mood for something cartoony and fun, then I'll draw that. So.
Yep. I used to definitely do the videos I felt like needed to be done, whether I thought that they were fun or not. And as I've kind of grown tired because it's a lot of work. As we were talking about earlier, video production in general is exhausting. I've started to be more like you. And, if I'm in the mood to do a 3-minute Illustrator tutorial now, I'll just do that and I'll throw that up. And people still love it and they're grateful for it and appreciative of it, or they don't. And I'm getting more okay with that as time goes on. I think I don't want to speak for Kyle, but I think Kyle kind of feels that way too.
Well, so there are definitely subjects, that are less fun, but definitely educational value there, right? And those will get done, when we have the drive or when there's a need. But there's fun ones that we can incorporate knowledge into.
Everybody in chat is very upset that you are still giving Etsy money. Have you considered hosting those files yourself and selling them? I mean, since you're the one that's giving Etsy all of their traffic. And if not, why? What's stopping you?
That laserdude.com is literally a few days away from being launched, and it will host all those files. It's pretty much done. It has merchandise, a bunch of cool hoodies and shirts, laser related, that I designed. It has all my files. It's going to host my tutorials. I'll just drop a bomb right now. I'm actually in the process of creating the most comprehensive course on designing laser files using Adobe Illustrator that's out there by far. So I'm working really hard on that. I really want people to. I've seen other courses and they're not what I'm doing. Every module that I have, you're going to create a file with me. You're going to actually learn the tools and learn the processes by actually creating what we came here to do, which is actually creating fun little files that you're going to do. So I'm going to show people how I do it. And it's a lot of work that's going into it, but that's going to be hosted on laserdud.com as well. I have big plans with that. So the answer to that question is we're just a few days out from launching that laserdud.com.
Well, when that course is ready, we're going to have you back on to talk about that then.
That'd be great.
I noticed, David Smith is asking what software you recommend for designing your laser files. I heard you mention Illustrator. My audience gets very salty that I prefer Illustrator. Because people
your audience is wrong, period.
Right, thank you.
I'm sorry.
I'm so glad somebody.
I'm just going to say it like it is, because Illustrator is the premier elite software for professional graphic designer and artists. By far, there is no software better than Adobe Illustrator for designing files, period. It's what every professional designer, every professional illustrator, every professional artist use. So why shouldn't it be what professional file sellers use? Mm-hmm. And if one person says the word Inkscape to me, I'm out.
By the way, can I just key in on one word that he used every single time? Professional.
Yeah.
And that's the big thing. It's an investment because it's a tool, and we literally just talked about that with May last week. Because
we talked about it with the rotaries too.
I think like you're the fourth person who's come in and said the exact, because it's so hard to justify spending money when you just dropped it on hardware. For some people to think about software, But like every guest we have said is you've got to invest in the right tools. Otherwise, your product isn't going to be the best. And so if that's what you're shooting for, which it sounds like Spin Customs literally does that. Like I'm looking at your website right now, the Etsy website, and I'm just like, yeah, shit, this is better than anything I'm ever going to make. So like that's where you buy the file that is already professionally done to make a professional product that will sell.
Yeah.
So, it's just one of those things where it's hard, I think, for people to jump in on that but I've got this one thing that's free and it's okay. Right? It's okay.
Well, I think a big problem that people have with Illustrator isn't paying for it. I think that people still, especially the older crowd, have an issue with software as a service. And to I frequently say, that's how things are done now. Get over it. You get constant updates instead of annual updates, and you pay for the software constantly instead of paying for it annually. And that's just it's
like people who complain about Lightburn, and then just every month you get something new.
If you bought the newest version of Illustrator every year, you would spend twice as much as you spend on the all apps Creative Cloud suite every year. It's a better deal, and it's the best software in the world. So
they've been around since I've been in college. I mean, I'm old now, so there's other softwares. I mean, that
there are.
Inkscape is fine for people that want to just edit some nodes. Or
have you played around with like Affinity Designer at all? Do you have any thoughts about that?
I haven't really used it enough to really give an honest opinion on it.
Yeah.
I have used Inkscape. I've used Corel. I've used Silhouette. I've used Lightburn. A lot of people seem to think they can design in Lightburn. You can't. Right. You can do little things, but it's not a design software.
I wish Jimmy was here.
I was literally going to say, you better watch yourself. You're going to summon him.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something right now.
I mean, for people that aren't like professional designers, and I guess they can get away with whatever, but if you want to really take your designing to the next level, then there's nothing better than Illustrator.
I'm so happy right now that he's here saying this. I feel literally so validated.
He's like spinning in a field of like flowers.
I am. This is my field of flowers right now, dude. For real.
I am in contact with probably some of the top file sellers and most successful file sellers in all the communities. Every single one of them use Adobe Illustrator.
The Zoran is asking what brand of glue you recommend as well for gluing.
Transparent glue.
Cut bond?
Oh, tight bond translucent wood glue.
Oh, okay, got it.
It dries fast. It dries clear because I make a mess when I glue. I'm not.
It gets everywhere, right?
It's horrible.
I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes.
It's horrible.
And
I actually need to figure this out because somebody posted a video in one of the groups not a couple days ago. My wife showed me. I have to look into it. They did one of my boo signs, not this one, another one, and they were inserting all the pieces. They were using a spray. I got to see if this is actually good, if it actually works well, because if that's a game changer. So they swear by it. So I'm gonna look into this more because I'm totally done with taking Q-tips and going.
So like spray adhesive.
Yeah. Spray adhesive. So I don't know how viable it is in terms of the strength, but I'm definitely going to try it out and I'm going to let everybody know. But other than that, 3M. But 3M is very expensive, right? So
I see a question here, by the way, from Michael. I don't know if you guys missed Michael's question / comment.
No.
I want to see a good tutorial on stenciling an image for laser cutting, because Alex and I used to hate doing that when we had the giant fiber laser cutter. And that's literally what I was thinking about with AI. That's such a good tool. And it's like cross-platform, because on computers it's great, but then when you got like an iPad or any type of tool like that, it really opens up like a whole nother segment of work.
Well, I think one of the things that I think what Michael's referencing specifically there too is like when you try to get that top-down photo of something, and then you're trying to actually like go in with the pen tool and like build those outlines and those shapes, how to make sure that you're getting the sizing right when you're trying to match those things and the scale and proportions correct can be really difficult and time consuming. So I think that's definitely something that would be interesting to see your thoughts and opinions on in a video, Darryl, for sure.
So what is it? Stenciling?
Yeah. So like if I wanted to,
I wasn't even listening to you.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. So if I wanted to like cut these scissors out with like a metal fiber laser metal cutter, right? And it's going to go around and cut this out. I want this exact shape, right? I can't toss this in a flatbed scanner. So I'm going to put it on my table, take a photo of it, and then in Illustrator, I'm going to come through with the pen tool and like try to draw this shape out. You know what I mean? Like what the best way to do that would be, and kind of see that process happen on screen from someone with your background. I
mean, the pen tool probably would be good, using the curvature pen tool, first of all.
Yeah, which nobody uses and nobody wants to use ever.
Nobody knows how to use it, but my course is going to teach people how to use it, and it's going to show them how easy it is.
Boom.
That's why I was literally going to highlight this, because I feel like this is kind of where I'm at with Illustrator, because as much as I appreciate it when I need it, I really, until I need it, I'm kind of like, well, there's that. It's almost like the bandsaw. Like, you just don't fuck with it unless you have to, because it'll murder you. You'll die and you'll feel stupid, and then, your arm's holding the other arm. And so, like Hannah said, I have Illustrator, but I can learn more about it, because for now, I'm just paying for it. And that's the thing. Like, I pay for the Adobe Cloud, and I definitely use, like, 3 or 4 tools out of it. But AI, for me, is like that one where Alex will send me a file, and I'm like, yes, I can open this.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. I was like, here, buddy.
AI for me, I'd always been like a Premiere guy, but I hadn't really messed around too much with Photoshop and AI until I started working for Michael. And basically, like, I started with rectangles and text. That's where everybody starts. And then, like, Michael would have a new customer come in and they'd be like, this person wants a star. And I'd be like, oh, okay. And then I'd like figure out, oh, there's a tool that makes shapes like polygons. There's a tool that makes stars. And then he'll be like, this person wants a border around the rectangle. They don't want just the rectangle. And I'll be like, oh, okay, there's like an offset thing, or like I can use Booleans to like subtract one rectangle from another and get a border. And like, you just really slowly start adding those like little one tool at a time. That was my approach anyway. And it takes a long time. It took me 10 years to get what I would call like acceptably proficient. I'm no master with Illustrator, and it took a long time and a lot of practice.
I think Illustrator is an extremely intense program. So I think somebody asked, is Illustrator hard to learn? To learn it fully, absolutely. I've been using Illustrator for 25 years. I still don't know it all.
Yeah.
But to learn it for what we need to do for the laser is actually quite simple.
Right. People are doing, like, just to clarify, people do like beautiful giant works of like brush stroked paintings and like all kinds of crazy stuff that literally does not apply. There's so many features of Illustrator that just don't apply to the laser world.
They don't apply. So my goal with the course is to teach people very quickly and easily to use Illustrator effectively to create laser files. But I mean, it's like Matt was saying, you send him a file and he's like, yeah, I can open it.
Yeah.
It's not just, even though the course is designed to have people designing their own files, even people that aren't artists or that they're not designing, I really want people to be able to take files like Matt, to take your file and feel comfortable to edit it, to customize it. So, and also we
resell it on Etsy.
We talked about clip art earlier. I mean, while you can't sell the files on clip art, you can 100% buy clip art to recreate really cool original products that you cut and sell in your shops that are unique to your shop. So I'm going to show you how to take clip art and take other people's art and merge it together, because your license does allow that. Like all licenses, that's what clip art is for. When you buy the license, it is for selling product, not selling the digital file. So I'm going to teach people how to take these things, customize it, and do their own thing. So you don't even know how to draw, but we'll also cover that too. But I want people like Matt to be able to say, okay, what do you want here, Alex? Well, you know what? Maybe I want you to take this file and I want you to add a hummingbird to it and then put the name Darryl across it. All right, I'm going to show you how to do that.
Right.
I have a question then. So you have a course that's coming out, or you already have a course?
I'm working on it. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah.
It's a lot.
We totally get that.
By the way, just to make us all feel bad, this is where I love Debbie Woods here. My middle schoolers use AI to design for our Clipboards, and I'm just sitting here like, fine, Debbie.
When I was in middle school, I used AI to design my girlfriend. So I feel like, you're doing better than I am.
That's some weird science, right?
What you doing with that, Alex? What you doing with that computer there, Alex?
Nothing. Also,
handshake.
just because we keep bouncing back to this, another question about your process with the wood stuff. Todd Longerbeam is asking, are you sanding your work before painting, or are you just painting it?
It depends what wood I use.
Okay.
If there's the Baltic birch that I use, that I will sand, but mostly I use Columbia Forest maple pure bond for pretty much everything, and it's like super smooth. So I don't sand nothing. I don't even mask anymore because the Thunder laser is so clean.
So that's an active choice we're making, right? To like,
if you buy
that wood,
the right product,
and
you eliminate your work. So okay, so if product A is $5 a sheet, but product B is $6 a sheet, it's not always the best to save an extra dollar, because now I have to sand it now, and the end product never looks. You said it yourself. Is that acrylic? No.
Right.
Columbia Forest maple pure bond spray painted. I did nothing to it other than spray painting. Yeah. It's smooth. It's got a really smooth finish to it. So, no, I don't sand. I just use Columbia Forest.
Good answer. Hannah says, put me on that wait list for that course. I may have to take it too. I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff. Voice is definitely, man. Voice is a little bit of a course whore.
I'll literally take a week off of work. Like, seriously, I've taken a Friday and Monday off, and I watched some of your videos, Alex, on stuff, and I'll sit there before I work for you. I was like, I'm taking a day.
Yeah.
And I'm not leaving until I feel like I'm at least comfortable at the rudimentary level, just like, okay, I can at least do something. And like, that's how I've always approached it. You got to dedicate an 8-hour day or whatever it might be for you to say, I'm going to practice and practice and practice and make mistakes and figure out how to avoid those, like, I think that's important. But these courses save that 8-hour day, like it's,
well, and that ties into this question from Laura. Any price points on that yet, or do you know when it might be released? Like, when are you thinking for those courses? Because Boyce will probably write it down too.
Yes.
Well, in terms of when it's going to be released, this is why I didn't want to announce it. I actually was talking to Robin.
You're just chatting. We're just chatting.
Welcome to my life. When's the marketplace opening?
Yeah, I was about to say, when's the marketplace opening?
Yeah.
I didn't want to announce it just because
in the future,
I'm going to hear when's it coming, and I'm as everybody who follows me knows, I'm a perfectionist, and I need to make sure.
So when it's ready,
this is good. I'm not releasing garbage. Like this has to help people. This has to work. When people take this course, I truly want them to have a couple laughs, but also because it's me. So, but also to learn something. In terms of price point, there's other things that are out there that are not similar to what I'm doing, but other courses, and they're charging $499. So that'll be pretty similar to the price point that I'll be looking at for my course. I mean, that might sound like a lot to people, but it's not.
Investment.
I'm going to show you what I do for a living.
Yeah,
I'm giving it to you.
Yeah,
so,
and it's in a complete unit. It's packaged, right?
Yeah,
it's got all the bells and whistles. So
I think that's
your
rule of thumb can be.
There's a lot of these courses will take there isn't many, but anything I've ever seen is, even with learning Illustrator, it's okay. Well, they talk. It's all talk. Here's the pen tool. This is what the pen tool does. Here's the polygon tool. This is what that does. We're not doing that. I'm going to show you one or two tools. We're going to build a damn file with those tools, and you're going to learn, because you're going to be. It's in your head right away.
Yeah.
You learn. All of us, most of us.
You know what, man? $4.99 is probably better than your freaking hourly rate anyway. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, way better.
Probably a steal, man. Probably a steal. And one of the other things that I wanted to ask too, Crazy Laser Dad says no money better spent than investing in yourself. Super true.
Yeah.
Well, and here's what's interesting though. You're getting it from a guy who literally, like he said, did it and does it still for a living.
Yeah.
Like that's the ticket. Like, how do you pay for your bills and everything? This. So you're gonna get your money back quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Really quick, just because I thought of it and I don't want to forget it before we close out tonight. We got about 10 minutes left, but I'm so glad that we met, because people always ask me for our work tutorials, and I can hold my own, but I'm not like a master, and it's certainly not what I'm not the best at teaching it. What do we have, Kyle? Like 300 videos on the channel? I think, like
It's several hundred
to 300 videos on. Five of them are about Illustrator.
Right.
5 of them, and people are mad. They want more, and they're like, "Where do I go?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Just like Google it on YouTube. Just like search it on YouTube.
Rocket science.
Illustrator tutorials. I don't know. Find somebody who like does that all day. Now I found somebody who does that all day. And you were saying like, if you're in the laser community, you know me. And I was like, who the fuck is Darryl Aspin? When he was on the cover of the magazine with Robin.
You've heard me. You've been
I'm like, who the fuck is this? And so now we've met, and now I have like a play I can point. You know what I mean? Like I can point someone in that direction, and that makes me feel good that I have that hookup. So make sure. I just want to give you a chance to, because we always fucking take forever to end the show at the end of the show. I want to give you an opportunity to just talk one more time about places people can find you, everything you've got going on, what you're providing, what's coming, websites, blah, 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 blah. And all of it is already, Kyle's way ahead of you. It's all linked in the description already. So feel free to just kind of rattle them off.
Well, all my files are on spincustoms.com. It forwards to my Etsy shop. So they're all premium laser ready files, designed by a professional. They all work. They sell well. That's one thing that I built my following on, is that my files actually sell well for people in their vendor shops. Mm-hmm. So that's part of what I do. It's important to me that people have success with my files. Nothing makes me happier than when people say, yeah, I spent $15 on one of Darryl's files, but I sold 10 of them. So bam. So my files are at spincustoms.com. I just recently launched That Laser Dude on YouTube, where I'm going to be doing a bunch of cool stuff and tutorials. And so
go sub, guys. It doesn't cost a dime. Go sub. Hit the notification bell. It's literally there's a link in the description. Yep.
Really, the only reason the only thing I get out of it really is helping people, and just so subscribe.
Go sub. The button. It's very entertaining.
Yeah, I've only got a few videos right now, but it's gonna be keep going, and just hit the damn button. It takes you nothing, costs you nothing.
Nothing. Hit it. Boom. Done.
Thatlaserdude.com is being launched. We're days away. It's very, very close. So it's gonna have it's also gonna house all my Spin Customs files. I've got a bunch of cool hoodies and t-shirts that I've kind of targeted at the laser market. So that
was the other thing I wanted to ask you, man. I might need to commission your hand to get some spice up on our merch shop, because Laser Everything has had a merch shop for a very long time, and we do not do anything on it. And I know people love Laser Everything because we have like 30 whatever odd thousand subscribers. People don't buy the merch. I think I might need a little Salt Bay from you on that. We'll talk about that.
You and I will talk.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk.
I'll have a look at what you guys are offering and stuff. You gotta make it fun, Alex. If you're just sticking the Laser Everything low, like there's no hoodies or stuff that's Spin Customs. Nobody wants to buy that. Nobody wants to buy that Laser Dude. It's gotta be fun.
That was the thing that I bought before. Like I bought a hoodie. Come on, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's a time thing, because I edit all my own videos, so I'm at the desk, and it's like my head's so far up into Premiere that it's like I can look at the AI icon on the bottom of my screen and I'm like, that's cute, It like rarely gets clicked unless I need it for a video, which is a bummer. Also, I wanted to shout this comment out really quick. Mead916 says, I own 7 lasers, a 1500 watt fiber, 350 watt CO2s, and 3 markers. Always trying to learn new stuff. Anyone here have a fiber cutter or use Sipe Cut for anything? Listen, Mead, Michael Mullins and I from Laser Engraving 911. I saw this, and nobody ever asks about Sipe Cut. It's a very like weird call out. Are going to Light Object in short order here. We're going to be leaving very, very soon for that trip, and we will be playing with their fiber cutters, and they all run on Sipe Cut. So we will be talking about Sipe Cut on the channel super soon. I just thought that was really cool. Nobody ever asks about Sipe Cut. It's a really cool piece of software, though. It's got that edgy, easy CAD Chinese feel to it. It's not that bad. It's actually a pretty good piece of software. So I just wanted to call that out really quick. But anyway,
lasers, man. Like
Michael's like,
I only have 5 now.
You only have 5?
I've got
They stack up fast. It'll keep going. Don't worry.
I know. Kyle's like literally just towers growing out of the back of his head.
I'm like a
little bit.
now. So I started off with the
thanks to Chris Springer.
Have you started messing around with Galvo stuff yet?
No.
Are you going to? That's what we do here, man. Don't break my heart.
Dude has like 18 things he's announced tonight. Are you kidding me?
You gotta get.
I'm going to start tomorrow.
Good. Okay. Good. If you need help picking one out, we have a whole team here to help you out with that. Yeah. All right. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Quick shout out. Chris Kramer subbed to us. He's a new member of the channel. And then on top of that, he subbed to Darryl just now. So Thank you, Chris. Way to go, man. Appreciate it.
So, if you want a third, if you want to just even out the trifecta, go sub over to Michael at Laser Engraving 911 too. Shout out, because
that's a great channel.
We love to plug Michael's channel. Michael is a boss. Michael's the one who taught me laser.
Michael's got an awesome channel.
This guy right here.
Michael's a good dude. I also saw people asking about like some kind of like meetup at some point, and don't think that we haven't considered it. We talk about it fairly regularly internally at LE. I've had a lot of other people, friends of the show and stuff like that, ask me about when we're going to do something like that, and I think it's a matter of time. I don't want to give a timeline or anything, but just know if you are one of the like dozen people I saw make a comment about that today, it's something we're thinking about. Definitely.
Can I come?
Yeah, of course you can come, dude. We'll hang out. Yeah, it'll be rad. Yeah, it'll be rad. We are not going to Tampa. You can take your Florida and shove it up your ass. No.
We got beaches, bro.
Ugh.
Lake Michigan shoreline in the summer is the best.
Maybe
you have rocks and water
here all the time. Like literally 10 months a year is winter. So I got a house in Florida.
We'll give
come walk at my beach of rocks.
We'll give you an excuse to come to the States. Hang out for a little bit.
Dude, I contacted an immigration lawyer. I wanted to immigrate so bad.
Yeah, that's funny. I want to go the other way. I want to come up to where you guys are, but they don't let anybody in. They're like, are you a brain surgeon? And you're like, no. And they're like, denied.
It's the same way.
But they're very polite about it.
Yeah.
They're very polite about it.
Ooh, sorry about that.
We talked about it, and we just don't. It's then we come down to America, and they're like, fuck off.
Yeah. Take your papers.
I don't even want an American job. It's going to be an instant stamp.
Dude, just go to the UP in Michigan. It's damn near Canada.
They just haven't been to thatlaserdude.com. I feel like your luck will change around once the website and course launch. You know, they'll be like, oh my God, it's Darryl Aspin.
Oh, there's somewhere without a fence. Just walk across.
They're going to be like, guys, this is that weird naked Canadian from the cover of that magazine.
You just see him with a car full of boards and lasers.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
That was fun getting naked for that cover.
I bet. I heard
that was your idea. Clear acrylic?
Awesome,
I really thought Robin was going to be like, clear acrylic now, Darryl. Clear acrylic. Like, okay.
Yeah, no.
Knowing Darryl after the conversation we've had, Darryl will be like, I know this looks like clear acrylic, but it's actually spray painted wood.
Check out my wood.
Resin Dragon Studios, sub to all.
That's like
Robin Roberts throwing the love out in the chat too. And look, guys, we're about done today. Darryl, thank you so much. It was fun. This is a good episode. First of all, you're welcome back anytime. So when you have some announcements to make, and it sounds like you're going to have plenty of announcements to make, please come back on the show and announce them. We would love that. That would be great. And thank you for spending your valuable time. I know you probably could have done like 20 files that would have made you $1 million in the time you sat here talking to our stupid asses. So we really appreciate you taking the time to come on. Thanks
so much for having me, guys. It was a blast.
Dude, you've exploded, and you've taken that wave of energy and just turned it into resources for the community. And whenever we see that, we have to highlight it. So
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, and we really appreciate having you on. Co-hosts, as always, I love each and every single one of you. You're all looking beautiful today. Even Boyce. Boyce was late today. Boyce was later than me, and I was late today. How often does that happen? 17.0. I want 3 software upgrades. We need to go to 20.
Just so
20.
You know, lost 5.0.
He needs to be up.
You're back down to a dozen, you bitch.
I want him up to 20 by the next time that we hang out.
No
and live people, you get some kudos too. Thanks for being here live. I think we capped out at like 80 something today, which is pretty good for us. I know Darryl's used to like big scary screen numbers, but 84, I'll take it. How late is Jimmy? Jimmy is life alert late today. emergencystop.net. Oh man, Darryl would be fun to have on Emergency Stop.
Ooh.
We might have to get you on Emergency Stop. Emergency Stop is our. He might be too nice. Emergency
he sounds like a good person.
Very dark, humored, non-work podcast. Terrible. That we do.
Basically, anything flies but work.
Yeah, anything flies but work. Yeah, it's. Listen to it before you make any commitment. Stop. Exactly. Emergencystop.net. That's exactly where you can find it. Thank you, Miranda. And
put it on timeout for 5 minutes.
I don't know, guys. Do all the normal things. If you're here watching the edit, smash the like button. Let everybody else know the content is good, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified the next time Darryl wanders down from Canada to hang out with us. If you love the show and everything that we do here and all these beautiful faces, remember that they are supported by our lovely members over at the Laser Master Academy. Over 2,800 members now, which is just obscene. It's just ridiculous. If you want to join their ranks and support the show, you can find out more over at masters.lasereverything.net. You get a bunch of fun goodies, beautiful community. People love to help. Boyce is wanting me to shout out our crappy merch that Darryl's going to...
It's beautiful merchandise.
Stick his nose up at and bite his thumb at. So I'll take that abuse from him later. And yeah, he's going to be like, oh, sorry, I'm allergic to shitty art. And
that must have been made in Inkscape.
All of Darryl's links. Miranda's looking out for you, man. All of Darryl's links are down in the description of this video.
Thank you, Miranda.
Go sub and like all of his crap. Spend money at his stores. Just give back to him. He's given so much to all of us, and we want to give back to Darryl a little bit. All of the links for you to do that for him down in the description. Darryl, one last time, thank you so much. Really,
thanks, guys. Man. Alex, Matt, boys, Kyle. Pleasure. Had a great
time. Anytime. That's all we've got, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Nailed it on that one.
And we will see you in the next one. Have a great night.